I definitely think if it hit at the wrong time, it could have done severe damage.
Oh yeah, for sure. It wouldn't have been. It would have been bad.
Yeah. Hopefully not lethal,
was...
but I'm just glad we never had to find out. That's good.
Yeah, agreed. It was good though because like the unit of the hospital that I was on, things didn't actually change all that much because they already had such strict settings in place because all their patients are so vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I was taken real good care of, but there were some moments you almost lost me. Yeah. No bullshit.
Yeah, that's some scary shit. I feel, is it confirmed that the worst is over?
Oh yeah, I've had the transplant.
We're all good. Now, did that happen? Yeah. That happened after remission, yeah?
Yeah, it has to happen after, because otherwise,
and it wasn't necessarily that the cancer was hurting, it was that the surgery and everything put it into place.
Well, remission was about a month in, and by that point, I was still just learning to walk, and normally, by that point, your blood counts start to come up. And mine had started coming up, and the only reason I had to stay in for the extra month that I did was just because of COVID.
Right.
So that's all that was. Great, I'm probably not remembering that super well because there was just a lot to deal with.
Oh, for sure.
But
I almost went right by taking
one. Yeah, like there's just a lot. And it was super unfun.
For sure.
And the second stay was much better, I would say. Yeah, it was. The transplant itself was super easy. From my perspective, it was just as simple as a blood transfusion. Also, just so I don't feel like we ignored the question completely, Andrew asked what your favorite thing was.
I don't think I remember anything. I don't think I remember a single Land Before Time movie, but I have seen almost all of them.
No, you haven't. There's like 4.
Is there really?
No, I don't think there's that many.
I believe it though. There was like 13 when we were kids.
Yeah, there was a ton.
I've seen 6 or 7. I don't know.
5 and
watch a Land Before Time.
No,
why not?
What's your way too many movies?
Not all of them at once, not back to back.
All of them at the same time.
I bet you that's a thing.
It is very hard to understand what's going on.
How is it that R is the fucking button? No, I didn't want to. I want no head of mine.
But yeah, I've decided that at some point I'm going to write a book about everything that happened.
Yeah,
because I think it'd be good. And I don't know. I was thinking about like podcasts, stuff like that. But no, I want to write. I want to write a book, and I think it'd be fun. And I think it'd be helpful for people.
You could. Oh, we didn't get the deed.
Oh, whatever. It's no good. We can just go back and get it.
Oh, to follow up on the podcast thing, what you could do is just do your own audiobook of the book you write.
Yeah.
So that way it's
That's true. Right, for the time being, I'm just enjoying hospital. No, to be perfectly honest with you. It's so funny because it was such an emotional time, but then the second I got out, it was like all emotion was removed from it. I think I was just so relieved and so happy to just not have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
That, like, I didn't have the emotional reaction I thought I was going to.
I was stunned that you were like, all right, I'm coming home and then I'm going to be discharged in a couple weeks. And I was like, all right, that's cool, man. You know, whatever you need. You're like, yeah, let's get back to streaming in like a week. I'm like, oh.
I was surprised. I was not sure how it was going to go.
I was like, are you sure? Like, I honestly thought you were just like saying shit to like, oh man, don't worry about it. We'll get back to it. And I was like, no, man, don't worry about it. You're like, no, I want to get back to streaming. It was like, all right, man. Well, that's up to you. I'm cool with not streaming. You're like, no, let's do it. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. It's funny how, like, just things that change, even just day to day. Not that I'm regretting this at all. Like, that's not the issue. It's just like I don't even remember thinking that. Like, I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sure.
Being like, man, I want to stream. Like, right. I just don't remember.
You did kind of, you flip-flopped once where you were like, let's stream. And I was like, I mean, if you want to, just make sure you're sure about it. And you're like, no, let's not stream. Let's play Star Wars Battlefront 2. And then we did that. That was a lot of fun. And then you were like, all right, cool, I'm good. All right. Well, yeah, it works. And there is an MMO that I know nothing about that's going to be described as if you ever feel tired doesn't know that before the break. If you're ever on a break, flip flop back and forth. If you need a break, you need a break. If you don't, keep trucking.
We're good, man.
We're getting a good chunk of this game done now. Like,
yeah, this is what I'm saying.
It's weird to say we're already here because it's still like very much the beginning of the game, but
oh yeah,
it still feels like a good chunk in like 1 week, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I just wanted to do something like a little low key and low pressure, and this was the answer. Like, you were super into this. Like, you were not into that swordsman mini-game. You hated that.
Oh yeah. Well, that's over now. That's fine. I feel like it was the bomb chew mini game. By the way, you were saying how we were missing one heart piece at whatever time it was. I had 3/4 of the piece to get the heart. I think it was the bomb.
I think I just counted incorrectly, or wasn't counting the one that you were gonna get. Well, we got the 5th heart piece now.
Yeah, we have 5.5.
Yeah, we're doing well.
This is definitely one of the most satisfying Zelda games to 100%.
Oh, for sure.
I think the side quests in this game are bar none, besides the sword mini game, the best. Absolutely. Oh,
I don't think I've ever.
Christ. There you go. Thank you so much. I love you. It's scaring the fuck out of me. It really does. And when I get scared, okay, so this is a fun thing about me. And no, please, nobody take this and start pranking me with this. When I don't think I jump scare super easily, but when I jump scare, I get mad.
So do I.
You ever get like really pissed off? I hate scary movies that are reliant on jump scares. Because I
don't watch scary movies.
I jump and then I'm pissed off that I jump. So I've been getting.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Oh, did I have to talk to the witch as regular Link?
Yes.
Oh, silly. I thought I just had to speak to her. So I get from not reading the text. Oh, what's up, Dario? How's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Dario, I'm going to recommend going back and watching the VODs on this one because I know you love some music, and we had a really good music discussion earlier. Yeah, some good shit. I know for a fact me and you have to do Breath of the Wild at some point. I know it in my heart. I know it to be true. I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know how we can take on a project like that, or at what point in time.
And
years down.
It just seems like one that you just play.
It really does, doesn't it? But I feel like we could do it. I don't necessarily. That's not one that we should 100%. But we should play play it. I think we should do a couple streams of it for sure. But that's like a year down the line thing, I feel like.
Yeah. Streaming's still hard for me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break after
I don't
this.
know, maybe with the... Well, I meant, like, the actual technical side of it.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe with, improved Wi-Fi.
Sure.
I can handle... It's like I still want to get back and, like, do Final Fantasy VII, because that was something I was actually quite enjoying last year until all the computers started, or the internet just continued to keep doing it. And I feel like I got decently into the game. Definitely wasn't far, but I got a sizable chunk.
Once I finish Nier, I've got such a list of long games, dude. Once I finish Nier, which I'm not playing on my own, I have to make my way back to Final Fantasy VII Remastered, which is so fucking good. Just putting that out there. And then I have to go back to Persona 5 Royale, because I never beat Persona 5 even original. So I need to complete that. And then, man, there's so much long games on my list, and they're remaking 2 Shin Megami Tensei games, and I want to play through Ni no Kuni. There's a lot to take in.
Well, aren't Shin Megami Tensei and Persona the same thing, though?
They are... Persona was a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei, and then it became its own thing. So they used to be called Shin Megami Tensei : Persona. And then they made the second one, and then they made the third one, and then I think after the third one, when they were like, fuck it, it's just gonna be its own thing now. Yeah. My favorite, we're going back to the Land Before Time sequel. I don't know, to be honest. I answered that earlier. I don't remember any of them, but I love half of them.
Yeah, yeah, I've been playing Paper Mario just because I wanted to just sit down. No, I beat A Link Between Worlds. That game's... And it's not hard either. I want to say it's really easy, because it's not. But it's a super satisfying level of like...
Oh, yeah. Do I go back to the witches for anything, or do I?
Nope, you, go back out and follow the monkeys to the farther down the swamp. But, yeah, so I've been playing Paper Mario, and God, that game is so much fucking fun.
It's such...
Even though it is a lot more grinding than I remember, and a lot more annoying battles than I remember,
battles are for sure. I remember being super conflicted on, I think it was a chapter. It was like a void chapter.
oh yeah, the Shy Guys Playground.
Yeah, it's both overwhelmingly frustrating and amazing at the same time. Like I have such a nice time.
Yeah, I'm only on chapter 2. I'm playing but I haven't played it. There was a few days where I just...
I've never seen that, I don't think, ever. What the fuck? The Octorok, like, sucked me up and shot me.
Oh, right, you go back to... Sorry, I totally misled you. You go back to the main... Which
oh,
is
yeah, because she...
Yeah, the boat. Yeah. Wow, I haven't seen that either.
That was, yeah. I can't believe we both forgot that.
That is a weird moment where you just completely get a detail wrong in a game you played so many times.
Especially since something in my brain did like go off because I was like, okay, cool, now the witches are both running the shop. And something in my brain was like, no. And it was just like, no, the second witch isn't running the shop, she's back at the camera place.
It's funny. That's... I used to have that, like, I get that moment of how could they possibly forget this? Like, when watching Game Grumps.
Yeah.
But then it's like, it's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice to like have that moment.
Yeah, where it's like, oh right, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Go before you go into the boat. Go down to the owl statue because there's always a fairy in that grass, and you have an empty bottle.
Oh sure. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I didn't know they automatically put me on the boat. I'll get back to it.
Whatever. Well, no, it's okay because we'll be able to warp to that tower shortly.
God, that nothing annoys me. That's gonna annoy me the entire playthrough. That R is going into that menu and L is the trigger ball. It's gonna be so
So dumb.
so.
I'm really glad you made a point earlier about the shield. It's like that shield is not as good looking as
Right, it's not very good. It's not a great design. The Hylian shield.
Oh, it's better than the Hylian shield. Way better.
For sure. It's like a knockoff. It's like a Kroger brand.
Like a Dollarama ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Dollarama still exist in the States? Did it ever? It must have.
I think it did. Don't quote me on that because it sounds familiar, but I don't believe it does anymore.
You need a picture of the Deku King or Tinglebite. And that'll get you a heart piece.
Okay. Either one of them gives me a heart piece?
Yep. It's easier to get the Deku King. Yeah. Because it just naturally. On the path. You should for sure be a Deku at all times here because of the water. Great music too.
Oh, that's...
See, this song specifically, I remember very, very specifically when I was like remembering this game but hadn't really played it before. And I remember the first time I really sat down and played it, I remember getting here and realizing there was so much more to the game than what I had played. It's just a weird experience.
I think the thing that pictures the thing that gets me about should I just go back to our show? Yeah, I should. Before we get into the like the dungeon and everything. I should get it out of the way now.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll go with the song that lets me teleport.
Yeah, there's another art piece along the paths to the left and the right.